Morning everyone, welcome to Inspired Carping. I'll be back down again, my local lake. The third session I've had here on it. Back in swim 20. Had a good look at the lake this morning. Not a lot showing. I did still see a couple of showing down here, so this end of the lake seems to be quite popular for the fish. There's a little bit of breeze towards me today, so the wind direction has changed. However, I'm not too concerned about that. It's not too big a wind. Slightly overcast, fairly warm. Just for a good couple of days, so I'm here for 24 hours, maybe a little bit longer. Speaking to one of the bailiffs this morning, he said that the fish I had out the second time I was here was called Big Lynn. As usual, I attract squabs out with the method mix around the bait, around the stone. Good afternoon everyone. So as you can see, it's turned into an absolutely gorgeous day. Unfortunately, all the fish that were showing have now completely disappeared from here. Got a few little knocks on the tip of the rod at the minute, and I think that's still just the small stuff. I've had one silver so far, one tiny little bream, and still managed to take an 18mm squab. However, that's the only thing I've had so far. Most of the fish that I've caught have been late evening, overnight. To be fair, I had the one or two during the mid-afternoon, so sort of about this sort of time-ish. My left-hand rod is just round by that tree, as I had it there before, and I've had 4 fish off of that tree now over the last couple of sessions, so I'm hoping that it is a patrol route and that they do decide to have another look round that margin later on today. Just had a few bubbles come up where I've just recast my right hand rod. I've changed the right hand rod over to a couple of 10mm Crave pop-ups. Crave does seem to be the flavour that they've been taking for the last couple of sessions. So I've switched it to a couple of pop-ups now that the weather's turned and the sun's come out. See if I can maybe get them off the bottom. So this is a 2-rod lake. Maximum 2 rods out at any one time. However, I've got the 3rd rod already made up to ring the changes. So as usual, we have the Panda stone on a running rig feed onto an LQ rig, size 6 wide gape. This one's already prepared with a couple of 10mm jungle squabs, pop-ups, so that I'm going to give the Crave 10mm pop-ups an hour or so, and then method mix around the stone, and then put those jungle pop-ups out as they're, so yeah, as you can see, they're yellow in colour, or hopefully you can see they're yellow in colour. See if I can nick a bite on those. I'm still using the Crave plugged 18mm squab on the left hand rod, which is where I've caught fish before, and also mainly on that bait. So I'm going to keep one, as I say, on the Crave, keep it consistent, but on the right hand rod over by another tree, I'm just going to ring the changes, and I'm going to swap it out between bottom bait squabs, see if I can find another flavour that they'll take, and obviously using the pop-ups. So as you can see, it's a beautiful evening, just coming up for around 7:30, just before it's going to get dark. So I've had nothing all day apart from some small silvers. I've been plagued by the little bream all day long, particularly on the right hand rod. Left hand rod not so much, but it's still started to play up. However, it's getting towards nightfall now, so in the past this lake's always been good for a night bite. I am optimistic. It's a beautiful evening. It's supposed to rain around about 1 o'clock in the morning, but only for a very short period of time. As always, if I do get anything throughout the night, I will take the necessary video or photos and pop them on. If not, I'll see you all in the morning. There we have it. Beautiful 10-pound mirror carp falling to the paddy tracks. 18mm wild crab squab. Left hand rod just screamed off. Stunning fish, absolute stunning fish. Not the biggest, but an absolute beauty. Morning everyone. So just in the process of packing up after my day and night session. So I had the one last night. I believe it's a fish they call Panda. Bailiff was talking about it yesterday, and we've got 3 named fish. We've got one called Big Lynn, one called Kira because it was caught in during Storm Kira, and then Panda. And I believe I've already caught Big Lynn previously, a couple of weeks ago, and I believe I caught Panda last night. So it leaves me the big common as the named fish, as they say in this lake, which would be Kira. Apparently that predominantly comes out further towards the island. Most times it's been caught by the island, so I might target that next time I come, just to see if I can pick up the 3rd named fish. So I'll have picked up all 3 named fish out of this lake. So what have I learned? I've learned that this lake isn't a particularly great day lake. So I've had 1 fish during the day on my 4 sessions here now. All other fish have come overnight or very early morning, so we're talking 6 o'clock in the morning. I was going to stay for another 24 hours, but I think as it's not particularly fishing well in the day, I'm going to go home and do a few bits. And if I fancy coming back tonight, then I'll pop down later on this evening and do another night session. But I don't see the necessity of sitting here all day in the same swim. I could move, but if it's not a day lake, it's not a day lake at this moment in time. Apparently it gets better during the summer, according to the bailiff. You can see them patrolling around the surface. So that'll be interesting. As I say, this is it for this session. So if you've enjoyed what you've seen, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all again soon. Till then, tight lines everyone.